heart of a savanna that had only just survived the wrath of fire, the land lay silent, blackened and broken. What once stretched endlessly in waves of golden grass was now reduced to ash and shadow. The earth itself looked wounded, as though it had been scorched down to its very soul. Wisps of smoke still curled lazily into the air, drifting like ghosts of the inferno that had passed only hours before. A mother honey badger lay curled protectively around her newborn cub. The space was tight, barely enough for her to turn, yet she positioned herself in a way that completely shielded the tiny life beneath her. The cub had only just entered the world. Its eyes were still closed. Its body was fragile, trembling faintly with each breath. It knew nothing of the fire, nothing of the destruction above, nothing of the dangers closing in. It existed only in warmth and instinct, pressed against its mother's body. But the mother knew everything. She had witnessed the flames. She had felt the heat, heard the roar, smelled the death. She had dug deeper, hidden longer, and endured more than most creatures could survive. And now, even though the fire had passed, her instincts refused to let her rest. Because in the wild, the end of one danger often marks the beginning of another. Her ears twitched, her breathing slowed, her muscles remained tense, coiled, ready. Something was wrong. Above ground, the savanna had turned into a place of desperation. Animals that had escaped the flames now wandered aimlessly, disoriented and terrified. Predators and prey crossed paths without their usual caution, driven not by instinct, but by survival. And among them, something far more dangerous was on the move. Snakes. Venomous, silent, and deadly, they had been forced from their hiding places by the fire. Their usual shelters had been destroyed, their territories erased. Now they searched for refuge, guided by instinct toward cooler ground, toward darkness, toward safety, toward burrows. One by one, they began to emerge from the scorched earth. Their bodies glided across the ash, leaving faint, winding trails behind them. Their tongues flicked constantly, tasting the air, sensing life, sensing opportunity. They were not hunting, they were surviving. But survival in this world often demands sacrifice. Inside the burrow, the mother honey badger sensed it before she saw it. A faint shift in the air, a subtle change in scent. Danger. Her nose twitched slightly as the smell reached her. Cold, sharp, unmistakable. Snake venom. Her body stiffened instantly. She lowered her head, pressing it closer to her cub, shielding it further beneath her chest. The tiny creature let out a soft, weak sound, completely unaware of what was approaching. The mother did not move toward the entrance. She did not flee. She stayed exactly where she was, because she knew something that could not be ignored. If she left, even for a moment, her cub would die. The faint sound of movement reached her ears, a soft scraping, almost inaudible, like dry leaves brushing against one another. But in the stillness of the burrow, it was enough. They were coming. Closer. Slowly. Relentlessly. At the entrance, the first snake appeared. Its head slipped into the opening, tongue flicking as it tested the air inside. It paused, sensing warmth, sensing life. Then it moved forward. Behind it, more shapes gathered, some long and thick, others smaller but no less dangerous, all drawn by the same instinct, all seeking the same refuge. The burrow, once a place of safety, was becoming a trap. Inside, the mother honey badger's claws dug slightly into the dirt beneath her. Her breathing remained controlled, but her body was now fully alert. Every muscle, every nerve, every instinct was focused on one thing: protection. The snake moved deeper into the tunnel. Closer, closer. And then a shadow passed over the entrance. Everything changed in an instant. The snake froze. The ground trembled faintly. And then, without warning, a powerful strike slammed down from above. The impact was brutal. A long, strong leg came crashing onto the snake with crushing force, pinning it instantly. The sound echoed through the scorched earth like a dull explosion. The snake writhed violently for a moment and then went still. Another strike followed, and another, each one precise, each one devastating. The attacker had arrived. Through the thinning smoke, a tall figure emerged, moving with calculated precision. Its long legs stepped lightly yet powerfully across the ash-covered ground. Its sharp eyes scanned every inch of movement below. The secretary bird, a hunter perfectly adapted for this moment. Where others saw chaos, it saw opportunity. In a sudden burst of movement, she surged forward, racing through the narrow tunnel toward the entrance. Dirt scattered as her claws pushed against the ground, propelling her upward with explosive force. Then she emerged, a blur of fury and determination. The secretary bird barely had time to react before the honey badger charged straight at it, teeth bared, body low, moving with relentless speed. The impact was immediate. The secretary bird staggered back slightly, surprised by the sudden attack. Its wings shifted for balance as it turned its attention to this new opponent. But the honey badger did not hesitate. She attacked again and again, driven by something stronger than fear. The battle erupted. The quiet savanna once again became a place of chaos. The secretary bird struck downward with powerful kicks, aiming to push the attacker back. But the honey badger moved with fierce unpredictability. She dodged, she lunged, she bit. Her jaws clamped onto the bird's leg, holding tight despite the violent attempts to shake her off. The bird retaliated with rapid, forceful strikes, each one capable of breaking bone. But she did not let go. The ground beneath them churned as they struggled. Ash rose into the air, swirling around them like a swirling cloud of gray and black. Biting, kicking, slamming, rolling, every second was a battle for survival. Both were wounded. The honey badger's body absorbed heavy blows, her movements slowing slightly under the force. The secretary bird's leg bore deep marks from her relentless bites. Still, neither stopped, because neither could afford to. For the bird, this was a fight to remove a threat. For the honey badger, this was everything.